Hello everyone. Another live stream. I haven't done one in my car, especially for a while. Just sitting in my car. Nothing else. I'm in prison, as you can see by the razor wire. Um, I'm Angelo. I've been homeless for 2 months. Before that, I was in Los Angeles. Before that, I was homeless in Northern Virginia for 6 months. Today was day 8 on the film I'm working on, though I was only on, that was like my 5th day, I think. We're filming again tomorrow. That's cool. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be in an area I've never been, like 60 miles north of Los Angeles. That area I went to. So it's like, I just see on Google Maps, I looked it up to see where it is. That's like all mountains and trees or whatever, something, that area. So I've never been there. That area I was at where I was doing that video, yesterday's video on that big mountain, that was only like, oh, firework went off. That was only like 10 miles north of Burbank, which is already north of like Hollywood. So I guess that's like the center of Los Angeles. I don't know. I'm disappointed in myself that I still have not learned a single street around here. I've got to learn streets. I have no idea where anything is. Even though all the places I go to every day, I'm starting slowly to remember. It's just so big. I was thinking in Virginia, there's like 2 main highways going east and west. And then there's, like only a few highways going north and south. And anything beyond that, it's like just extra. And I'm always on the same roads because it's not that big. Like once you go outside certain areas, there's just not much there. Here, I could be 60 miles away and there's still a ton of stuff and I have no idea where. Wow, Woo Jenny from Hong Kong, cool. Thanks for watching. Chugging Gigabytes, wow, I like that name. You're from Nathan Barnett. I was just thinking about him a minute ago because his dad, well, he doesn't make dad. I got to take that back. That is an imposter. It's a fake. But that channel's blowing up. I don't know how to account for that. That's really cool. But yeah, don't watch it because, they're impersonating Nathan, or they took his face and they use computer technology to make it look like him. And so they're trying to make videos of his celebrity. So thank you, Woo Jenny. I still got these horrible songs blaring in my head, driving me insane from the gym. Really, really annoying. Like, I wish I could get it to stop. Click like, everyone. Thanks for joining. I actually pigged out a little bit for once. I don't say pig out like that badly. I had a big, like, almost like a cinnamon sweet pastry from this Hispanic grocery store. I was like, oh, screw it, I'm gonna get some. I just want it. I was just craving it for once. Hey, Drake. But yeah, the dad channel, don't even watch it. It's some jerk. It's a waste of time. Somebody's trying to copy Nathan and then make their own weird thing, and nobody can find this person. But Nathan is, one of my favorite YouTubers. So Chugging Gigabytes is something I like to think about every once in a while. Oh, excuse me. We were shooting today. It was only a half day, but so that was good. I was able to get to the library afterward. The bad thing is it was in the middle of Hollywood, basically, where the shoot was. In rush hour in Hollywood, you cannot get anywhere. I was trying to get to 2 other libraries. One, I could not seem to find where the parking was. The parking lot was. The second one, I couldn't find the parking lot. And I was trying to find little other places nearby. The problem is the traffic is so bad. Like, there's just nowhere for cars to go. The streets are completely clogged. So the intersections are blocked. There's any accident or anything, which there was. Somebody crashed on their bike or something. I saw a bunch of people tending to someone with a bike and a van blocking. So traffic is just, you literally cannot get to certain places. And especially when the parking's bad. I was trying to get to 2 libraries. I don't think, oh, excuse me. I was lucky to just go around, make a few U-turns and stuff, but you basically cannot do it. Like, you cannot turn left certain place. There's nowhere to think about the traffic. When you turn left, it's always clogged up. So you turn left and you're going to be in the middle of the intersection, blocking it even worse, getting basically nowhere. I was lucky enough to find, I was basically right by the Pacific Ocean, like right by Santa Monica. So I found a library around there, went there, worked on that for a little bit, rewrote, just did a few little rewrites on my script again. I finished my 9th draft, and I'm glad about that because I'm like, okay, finally it's starting to look like what I want it to look like. And now I feel like I can sort of really work out, okay, how do we get the most out of each scene? Like, the scenes are basically there. Maybe not, maybe they'll change. And I know they'll improve when I have actors reading for these. I gave up on the food stamps. Screw them. Well, the beach makes me want to puke because it's so huge. The beach was, when I made that one video, I think it was Redondo Beach? No, it was Hermosa Beach. It was so huge, it made me dizzy. I wanted to throw up. I gave up on food stamps. It's a horrible, humiliating, degrading system where you're submitting all your info and you just got to go wait for them to like scrutinize your financial details. And I'm just like, screw it, it's not worth it. I am so damn broke. Oh my goodness, I'm wondering what the hell am I gonna do. But even if I got a job, I'll barely save money, because that's how it was when I was working a job and I was making $15 an hour. I was barely making money. I'd rather be working on movies for free, because at least I can still make videos. I'm meeting a ton of people who I'll probably work with on other movies when it's time to make my movie. And my rewrite of my script has gotten the budget way down. Oh my goodness, it was going to be so massive before. It's still going to be kind of substantial, and there are certain things I can do to, minimize that. See, these songs get in my head so much, it makes me cringe. It makes me sick. I get this weird taste in my mouth. Why would I leave California and quit? Why? I'm doing everything I want here. So I ate this pastry. I was like, all right, for once, even though I feel like I'm gaining weight again. And also, I've been getting up at 6 a.m. And I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm really going to try to. Hasn't been too hard once I decide to. Like, it's not just something I want to do with no plan. It's like, I know I want to do it because I want to get stuff done early every day. Then it's a little easier. I got up more like 6:20 today. And I was still a little late for the film because it took like an hour and 20 minutes to drive there. It was 15 miles and it took over an hour. Drake, that's nonsense. I'm not going to quit just because I won't get food stamps. And also, getting up early lets me feel better about taking longer at the gym. Because if I was there later, I always feel like, oh my goodness, it's 11 o'clock. I got to go. I got to do stuff. Because by the time I get to the library, it's going to be like late in the afternoon. There's just so much always stuff I got to do. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to meet a mobile mechanic. I hired one on Craigslist. He seemed to explain exactly what I need on my car, or what he thinks I need, but he's going to look at it tomorrow. $30 diagnostic. And then I'm going to go to the movie set. So I'm going to be late for the movie tomorrow. But I'm not on the crew. Like, I'm there shooting behind the scenes stuff. So I'm able to, I offered to go, but I need to do this. My car's still overheating sometimes, especially after long drives. Like, I just filled it up with coolant, and when I parked here, ran the engine a little bit, it started overheating. Yeah, I know. I can't stress too much. Yeah, it's horrible if I stress too much. Click like, everybody helps the stream out. The nice house, Drake, that was just a movie set. I was just there while we were shooting, and then I was gone once the shoot's over. I wasn't living there. I was just there while we were shooting, and the owner let us sleep there. So I really want to get this problem fixed. Let's see how expensive it is. That's the other thing I worry about. Also, my car is so damn slow. I'm torn between either just getting another car or just fixing this one and restoring it, because I like the visibility. Even though, I wonder about this, how other people feel about this. I never trust myself to really check the blind spots well, meaning I'll look at the blind spots and I don't trust like whether I actually like missed a car or not, because I'm always seeing some reflection or something back there. So I'm always wondering, like, and then when I turn back around, you know, I see the lights from the headlights behind me. I'm like, so once I turn my head, is there a car there now? Like, as soon as I turn my head back to look forward on the road, is there a car there now? So I never trust it, and especially at night when the headlights are kind of disorienting. Oh my goodness. People firing fireworks. And people, you don't know if they're going to accelerate suddenly, and my car cannot accelerate worth a damn. So it's like, either get a more powerful car, but if I do, I'm gonna have to fix it up a lot too. I'm sure I'm not getting a new car. I'm not paying a dealer, and I am not getting a car with touchscreens. I want an older car, but if I get an older car, same problems as this car. It's going to require maintenance. And so a Honda Civic already has, like, you know, the most like common parts of almost any car to find. So they're the cheapest to get, it's cheapest to fix, the parts are everywhere. It's like, well, why not just keep this but make it, you know, faster? And the visibility's great, and it's pretty safe. There's plenty of space inside too. So I'm going to see this mechanic tomorrow. He'll diagnose it. And then I'll drive 60 miles to the movie set. And I better put more coolant in the car before I drive there. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, man, thank goodness for GPS. How did anyone get around before GPS? It would have been a nightmare. I don't know if I would have done this without GPS, because I still don't know where a single street is. This street right here. I think I know what it is. Yeah, I know this street. But coming up and down it, I don't know if I remember it exactly. I remember it because I'm sitting here and I can think about it and hear where the GPS says to turn. So I'm glad the movie script is coming along, and I'm going to need some feedback on it. And I want to learn new skills too. So now that I got this script kind of getting there, I think it could still be more dramatic and have more character. Be more exciting. And I'm always thinking of little things that can go in, like, oh, I got to add this, or I got to add, you know, this visual. Next step, I feel like, is keep writing that, rewriting that, go back to my other scripts, and then, because I can't shoot this until I make money, so that now I feel like I want to really study on how to, and also just make more videos. I want to do what Mark Horvath does from Invisible People, which is go up to a homeless person, give them a pair of socks, and then say, hi, can I film, you know, videos about homeless people stories? Can I film you for a video? Or can I interview you? That's how he gets interviews. So I'm like, well, I could do that. And I have lots of extra socks. Like, I have more socks than my other clothes, so I don't even wear them before I do laundry. So I'd like to do that. Excuse me. And Invisible People struggling. He talked about it. It's a small nonprofit. They barely make money. They need money. So I want to do more stuff related to, like, you know, homeless stories, because that's what my movie is about, a young homeless guy who's worried about having to go on the street. And oh, I mailed in my stuff for the DMV, and so hopefully I'll get my new license, and I guess they'll mail a license plate. How does that work? I didn't pay anything either. So how does that work? I thought for sure you have to pay, right? I don't know. But thank goodness I don't have to go in the DMV. Screw that. So now I feel like the next thing is start learning more about filmmaking techniques, about editing software, about everything, makeup, sound. I bought some ebooks on film sound a while ago, and I want to read them all. All kinds of stuff, because I want to know how to do everything on set possible. Hair, wardrobe, set design, everything. So maybe I can get a job doing that. Also editing on other types of film software like Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro. Those are two big ones. And then Avid as well. But that's not quite as used as much. Excuse me. And I still haven't mastered Magix Vegas. There's so many plugins for it with the Boris Red 3D effects software that I could learn. I got to learn all that stuff too, and I want to learn more about computers, everything. No, I have I think it's an HP laptop. I got it refurbished from Micro Center. The refurbished ones are great deals. It was like $300 or something. So now I want to learn all that stuff. How to use DaVinci Resolve for coloring movies and videos. Because if I'm making a short film, it's got to look right. It can't just be like my YouTube videos where I do coloring on them, but it's very basic. I want to actually, excuse me, learn how colorists work, how they do their jobs. Really, and I should learn Mac too, even though I don't like the interface. I had to use Max for a graphic design class, which I just sucked at. I was so bad. And I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, how to design anything. I didn't feel like I was learning anything from the teacher. It was in college. Oh man, thinking back to that. I felt like I was getting my ass kicked every time in class. I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do. Oh, and I want to learn picture editing too. I'm taking so many pictures on set. Maybe I can do jobs doing photography, like actors' headshots. They always need those. And if I can do them a little inexpensive, but I want to make sure I understand how to do it all. Yeah, I've been hearing about that T-Mobile merger. I wonder how that'll go. Click like, everybody. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Tomorrow is going to be another day waking up at 6 a.m. But I'm looking forward. When I know I'm actually like intending to do it, it's much easier to wake up that early. When I would wake up early and just think, oh my goodness, it sucks, I could just sleep if I want to, it was very hard. Now that I know I'm trying to do that every day so I can get a lot done early, it's much easier. It's not that late now. Let's see how late. 11:15. Yeah, I would have liked to have been asleep already, but that's okay. I usually can't fall asleep that early anyways. So I'm gonna get up early, gotta go to the ATM, get some cash so I have some money for the mechanic, and get gas and figure out what the problem is with this thing. I'm gonna exercise, and then maybe I'll have a little extra time to write. I don't know, because I've got to wait for the mechanic, and then once I'm done with him, going 60 miles north to the shoot. So that'll be really cool. I want to see what's there. I want to take pictures. As the shoot goes on, I get better and better at them. Like I learn what kind of pictures I need and what I don't. Because at first I was shooting a ton of stuff and video that I realized, oh, this is a waste. I don't need it. I can tell a story with just one picture. And so it's great practice to edit in my mind. Like I don't have to be snapping hundreds of pictures on my phone and my T3i. And like wasting all that storage space on my computer, my hard drive, and just taking all that time, like, stressing, not really stressing, just working when, like, I don't understand why I'm doing it. So now I realize, oh, just get the good ones. That's all. So it's great practice. I just got a new phone, Drake. What's this clown doing? This person's parking like across like 3 spots and stopping and then doing it again. Anyways, can't you tell it's a new phone? Looks different from my old BlackBerry. It actually looks great. The picture, I can't believe how the low light capability on this. I could practically shoot my movie on this. And actually, I wish I shot that video at the Bull Run Battlefield with my phone instead of my pocket camera, because this is so much wider. You get such a bigger scale for the picture. It would have been nice to do that, but that's okay. I'll go back with my mom sometime and try it again. I'm glad I'm getting up early. I feel like I can work out, better, and I just know I can get more done during the day. Thank goodness now. Like 9 drafts of my screenplay, and really it's more than that. It might be like 20 or more drafts. It's just that those are the official ones. Like I save each new version. And like I say, even so, it's still, I need time. Like I feel like I got this thing. I finally like vomited all this thing out of me. My stomach's empty in a way, but I'm not really empty like out of ideas. It's like, okay, now I need to calm down. Like it feels kind of done in a way. It's not done. And obviously it needs to be filmed. And I want to shoot it in Virginia. That's the thing. Like, I don't know where I'd shoot it around here. I don't know how I'd do it, because all the, like, the way the arena of the story takes place in, like the place it takes place in, I don't think it would really quite work for Los Angeles. This feels like it has to be a smaller area, like a small town without much to offer this homeless guy in the movie. Yeah. Yep, I got a Samsung Galaxy. It's a good phone. I mean, it's a little annoying. The touchscreen, oh my goodness, the keyboard, the predictive text, the dumbest shit. I try and write so, and it says SSI. I try and write for, it says, or from, it says Freon. The dumbest words come out of this thing. Why does it do this? Like the most uncommon words when I'm trying to write very common words. Of always comes off as if. Anyways. But great picture. Even the colors in low light are good. That green, the bushes. Yeah, you got so much going on there, and whatever. So I'm going to try and exercise hard tomorrow morning, and like I said, get my car fixed, get gas, or it won't get fixed, get it diagnosed. And this mechanic thinks it's just a leak that nobody else could find, basically, because he said he worked on like 10,000 Honda Civics. So, and he's seen this a lot. So I'm going to try and go, like, get it diagnosed, and then I can figure out, okay, how much is it going to cost, and then I probably can't do it myself. I was going to say, well, can I do it myself? No, probably not. And now my airbag sensor is going off, so I'm wondering, do I need to do the whole thing I did with the mad scientist and get another seatbelt buckle, which means going to a junkyard. By the way, the trunk latch that broke on my Honda Civic and I replaced it at the junkyard, it seems to happen on other Civics. Because I saw another Civic that looks just like mine. It could have been a 2005 or 2004. And somebody had a wire, like a cable, holding the trunk down. Now, what a shame. Now, that kind of person, if they were there, they weren't there, but if they were there, I should have said, hey, I know how to fix this. Do you want me to do it? I'll charge you $50. I'll take care of the whole thing. Maybe not even $50. Maybe make it, 40? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. But so now I want to spend a ton of time learning film craft. I can't afford to go to film school. I can't just get jobs on other sets. Whoa, I a little shake. But at least now that I know I can do social media stuff and like I know how to do it for a film, maybe I should offer other films it. I could say, look, I can work on your crew, or alternatively, if you want, I'll work for free doing social media for you because I could use the experience and it benefits me anyways to meet everybody there. So, something to do. But right now I'm still in the middle of this film. I think we're about halfway done filming, but really I don't know because the original schedule has changed. So, however long it's going to go, like I can't even think about jobs until this is done. So I was looking through Craigslist, but I was like, well, I can't really apply for anything because I'm committed to this. So that's cool. That's nice. Well, the YouTuber meetup idea, it kind of happens at YouTube, at their building. And I met other people, other YouTubers there, some with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. One with, she works on a channel with over 1 million that I'm a big fan of. So, that's a place to meet YouTubers. And I don't know. It's weird meeting other YouTubers because really, in a way, like I want to work with other YouTubers, obviously, but in a way I don't, because if they're doing something different than what I do, I don't know how we can work together. I'm glad to, like get to know them, but really the kind of people I want to work with are the kind of people, who are doing something like me or something, with a similar point of view to me. Now, I'm going to meet Big Herc in a few days, guys. Big Herc from Fresh Out, Life After Penitentiary. And I'm going to pitch him, I want to work with him. I actually emailed him already about that, and he said, yeah, he's looking for an editor. Let me know his rates. I let him know. He never got back to me. I got back to him in another week, and I said, hey, like, if my rate was too high or something, look, I just want to work with you. So let me know. I can help you do other stuff. I can film you at car shows. He didn't get back to me. That's okay. He's really busy. He has multiple businesses. When I meet him, I know I'm going to make an impression on him. And whatever he does after that, we'll see. But at least I can tell him, like talk to him, ask him what he needs, figure out what he's got planned, and then say, okay, well, where could I fit into that? So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to meet him Saturday. Yeah, finally get to meet Big Herc. This is a great reason to be in LA. So many of the people I want to work with are here. Who knows, how close I am to Big Herc. I know, like he said, the city he lives in, and I know I've driven through there and I'm around there a lot. And I've seen places I recognize that like seem kind of like the neighborhood where he films at his house. Not that I'm trying to find him at his house, but it just occurred to me driving through this area one day. I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll see Big Herc around here. But that'll be really cool. So I'm meeting him in a couple days. Really looking forward to that. And I'm gonna, pitch him what I do, tell him, what I think I can do with him. Do a live stream with him. I don't know if I could do a live stream. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a fan meetup, so I want to be actually interacting. I don't necessarily want to be filming that or doing a live stream. Maybe film some, but don't necessarily want to do a live stream. And my mom's a big fan of Big Herc as well. I wish she was here to meet him. She knows I'm going to meet him. She's excited. She wanted me to tell him, she's a big fan too. So, hey, maybe someday, because when my mom comes out here, whenever it is, I want to bring her around to every person who wants to work with her, or every person she wants to meet. So maybe she'll get a chance to meet Big Herc as well, especially if I work with him. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I know it's a short stream, but if anyone has any questions, I'll answer them now. Si alguien tiene algunas preguntas, las contestaré ahora. All right, no questions. Well, I'm getting tired. I got to get up in 6.5 hours. I'm probably going to get less sleep than that. But that's cool. Glad to be on here with you all by Drake, by, what was it, Chugging Gigabytes, Woo Jenny from Hong Kong. That's cool. All right, everybody. There you go.